In this video, I'm going to show you stretches, exercises, and massage techniques that I find work best for my patients to help stop shoulder pain and to maintain shoulder health. There are 4 rotator cuff muscles, or what we call sits muscles: the supraspinatus, the infraspinatus, the teres minor, and the subscapularis. But there are also dozens more muscles that control the shoulder, and pain from these muscles are often confused as rotator cuff injuries or pain. The number 1 stretch is traction with weights. This shoulder traction exercise is my favorite exercise of all for the shoulder. If you could just do one, this would be it. So grab a can. I have a little 1-pound can of diced tomatoes here, or a weight. You want to start off light and just at a 90-degree angle, putting your hand on a surface, just do circles. And when you do this, you don't want to do the circles with your shoulder. You kind of want to move your body so that the shoulders completely relax. And these are also called pendulum exercises. And then you could also do them back and forth, kind of like an elephant's trunk. And again, I'm using my body to change the range of motion. And then if I want to go forward and back, once again, I'm using my body, I'm keeping my shoulder completely relaxed. Now you could raise the weights up to 5 pounds, 10 pounds. My next favorite muscle to stretch is the chest muscle or the pectoralis. It's not a rotator cuff muscle, but it's common when the muscle gets tight that it compresses that AC joint, giving that pinpointed pain right here. My weightlifters get this pain, or even patients who do a lot of activities where their arms are in front of us, like all of us. There are several stretching exercises for this muscle. The first stretch for the chest muscle of the pectoralis is the doorway stretch. And this is a great stretch because you can do it at your office, at your home. So you're going to put your arms up against the doorway, put one foot in front of the other, and just stretch through. Now right here, I'm stretching the middle chest area. If I want to stretch the lower area, bring the elbows up. And if you want to stretch the upper area where that AC joint can be affected, bring the elbows down. If it's just one shoulder you want to concentrate on, just grab the doorway, stand square with your legs, and just twist your body in the opposite direction. And you'll feel a really nice stretch here. Bring it down, stretch for the upper part, bring it up, roll for the lower part. The next stretch can be done on a couch or a bed. You want to scoot yourself all the way to the edge. You can just drop your arm down like this, or if you want a little bit of a weight, here's a can of diced tomatoes once again, and just drop the arm down like this. Make sure the shoulder's really at that edge so it drops down. If you have a stronger weight, maybe 5 or 10 pounds, you can then create a little resistance against this stretch by pushing up against the stretch. So I'm pushing up like that, but not changing my range of motion. Completely relaxed, let it go, then lightly pushing against the weight, and then drop down, and see if you can drop your shoulder down even more with that stretching against resistance, which again, you'll see in a lot of my videos. If you have both shoulders involved, or if you just want to do general shoulder health, you can come to the corner of your bed. This can only be done on your bed. Come to the corner, drop your head off a little bit, and this way the shoulders can drop off the bed and bring the shoulders down. If you want a little more of a stretch, just bring your head up. Maybe your head will fall off the bed a little bit, and drop the arms down. And again, you can resist by pushing up against the weights and then dropping them down and relaxing completely. And both of these exercises / stretches can be done for a couple minutes. The next stretch / exercise is a cross the shoulder stretch. Put your arm up like this, bring it across the body, and use your hand to push in. And then to exercise this muscle, you're going to resist against that stretch, pushing against your hand. Again, it's this range of motion, but you're not changing the range of motion. Just push against the hand, relax, and then stretch a little more. Push against the hand for about 10 seconds. It's called stretching against resistance. Relax. See if you can push the arm a little bit more. And then let's do the other side. Cross the body, hand on the outside of the elbow, and then push for the stretch, and then push against the hand to strengthen. Again, doing this activity without changing the range of motion. And then relax, stretch a little bit more, and then push. So this part where you're stretching against resistance but not moving is when you're in a lot of pain. You can also do isotonic exercises where I'm pushing against the hand and then back, resisting the whole time. Push against the hand and then relax. And then same with the other side, pushing against the hand and then pushing back. Pushing against the hand and then pushing back. Another great stretch is putting the arms up, bending the elbows, and just grabbing each side of the arm. If you can't do this because you're too tight, you can just grab like this. But try to reach as far as you can. Try to squeeze those elbows together. And once again, relax into this stretch for a few seconds. And then for the strengthening part of this exercise, you're going to push in this direction without changing the range of motion. So again, push and then relax. Push and then relax. And then see if you can't gather those shoulders a little closer. Push and then relax. You could do it where you're changing the range of motion also if your pain level is really low, where you pull, release a little, pull, release a little, pull, release a little, pull. And repeat that. Pull apart, release a little bit, pull apart, release a little bit, pull apart, release a little bit, and pull apart. The next exercise is external and internal rotation. If you're in a lot of pain, you want to do it stationary. Put one hand on the back of the hand and push out in this direction without changing the range of motion. And then put the hand on the inside and push against this hand in this direction without changing the range of motion. We'll do that on the other side. Put the hand on the outside of the hand and push. And then on the inside, and then push. Now we're going to do it where you're going to go into full movement. And this is only if your pain is minimal. Once again, put the hand on the outside of the hand, and then elbows in at the side. Push all the way out as far as you can. Hand on the other side, all the way in as far as you can. Again, the hand on the other side. Push out with resistance as far as you can. Put the hand on the inside and push in against resistance as far as you can. Let's do that on the other side. Again, it's important for the elbow to be really close into the side. Bring the hand on the outside, pushing the hand out into external rotation, keeping the elbow into the side. Bring the hand on the inside and then push into internal rotation as far as you can. Once again, the hand on the outside of the hand, pushing into external rotation, resisting. And you can resist as much as you want, as long as you don't create too much pain. And then go ahead and push into the arm. And you can repeat this 6 to 8 times. This exercise can also be done lying down. So this is internal rotation. I'm going to have a weight in my hand and just go up and down. And increase the weight as feels comfortable for you. And you'll do this exercise for approximately 40 seconds. For external rotation, make sure the elbows into the side, and you're going to be just raising it up and down, and up and down with a weight. Once again for 40 seconds. And increase the weights as you feel comfortable. The next exercise is going to be with a resistance band. So just bring the band around the bottom of your feet and then pull and pull. And these are often called rowing exercises or upper back strengthening exercises. And this is great for the shoulders because so many times, because we work in front of us, these chest muscles are tight. We find we're in a rounded posture, and that throws off the shoulder joint. So this is a wonderful exercise to help with posture and make sure the shoulders are in proper alignment. Now the next one is to bring the band behind you. And this one's kind of a hugging exercise. You're going to come in, bring your knuckles together and back, knuckles together and back. And this helps strengthen those chest muscles. The next exercises are your biceps. Bicep curls, and everybody knows these ones. Just bring the curls up and down. Just curl the arms up and down. You might need a little more weight with these ones. And then you can't forget the triceps. That's the opposite of the biceps. That one will be done, again, leaning over, straightening the arm, and curling up and down, and up and down on both sides. Kind of in the same position we are in with the pendulum traction exercises. The next series of exercises are done lying face down with some weights. The first ones, just put the arms straight out to the side, raise them up and down, up and down. Bring them forward, up and down, up and down, and then down by close to your sides, up and down, up and down. And these strengthen that upper back muscles again. That helps to bring the shoulders back for posture. Then bring your hands like a cactus, and again, up and down, up and down, up and down. So the massaging aspect of this video is going to be a little bit challenging because the shoulder encompasses a huge area. But one of the main regions that are affected with shoulder issues is this AC joint. So it's just a matter of getting this knob area right into that AC joint and either creating static pressure or a back and forth massage. If you find these pectoralis muscles are really tight, you can work in either with the fibers like this or against them in a diagonal fashion. And if your pain is in this area of the shoulder, which is very common, you can refer to my mouse arm video, or the video where the pain travels down the arm, which is common with people who work a lot on the mouse of the computer. And come in here and do a twerking kind of action. A twerk. And also you can just go across the skin like this, across the muscle fiber, and massage the area. If the shoulder issue is higher up, the attachment of the sits muscles, come in here and massage it. Or if it's lower, where the teres minor is, under that armpit, you can also just work in there as needed with the Theracane. This one can be done sitting up or lying down. It's to your preference, because the muscles are not necessarily in a contracted state while you're sitting up, unlike your back muscles. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. and I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.